We're at what many consider Mecca for becoming a food and wine professional, the Culinary Institute of America in Napa Valley. Hello and welcome. We're in wine country and I'm Mary Babbitt. Here at the CIA, they're always on the lookout for new ways to develop the palates of future chefs while they explore new flavors and trends in the food world. Well, we got an inside tip from one of the chefs here at CIA about a Rutherford wine grower who's brewing up special batches of balsamic vinegar. We're off to track down this homegrown elixir where time and patience are a main ingredient.
We all live by clocks. Balsamic doesn't. I'm not patient, but this teaches you to be patient in the sense that you don't have control.
Tim Krull is learning patience through the art of making balsamic vinegar. As wine grower at Quarry Vineyards in Rutherford, California, and winemaker behind the label of the Terraces Napa Valley wines, he's more tuned in to nature's time clock.
The vineyard work, the wine work gives us a clock. And vinegar sort of doesn't give you a clock. It sort of is this lasting thing that evolves on its own, that doesn't have seasons, that just grows better year in and year out.
Tim is on a mission, making traditional balsamic vinegar inspired by vinegars from Modena, Italy, aged 12, 25, even 50 years. Tim plans to age his balsamic at least 12 years.
If I look at it today at 6 years, it's delicious. And you're tempted to release it or sell it or give it to your friends, but it only gets better each year. This building was built in the 1800s from stone that was quarried on the ranch.
During my visit, Tim's oldest balsamic vinegar was just 6 years old. He starts the process by pressing red grapes to get the grape juice or must called moustacato.
Mary, let me show you some vinegar that's in the process of becoming balsamic. This is moustacato, the cooked must, that has then fermented. I cook it for 3 days. And the liquid becomes very thick and syrupy. Right now, we have about 10% alcohol and about 30% sugar in this solution.
I could have a mug of that.
Whew.
The alcohol is then converted to acetic acid.
Once it's converted to acetic acid, I now have the base vinegar that begins the aging process.
Vinegar begins aging in these large barrels. Over time, it evaporates, and Tim moves the liquid to this old stone root cellar into batteries of small, traditional vinegar barrels. Each battery is made up of 6 casks. Tim uses a variety of wood to add flavor, depth, and complexity to his vinegar.
Acacia, chestnut, cherry, ash, oak, and this one is ash staves with mulberry heads. So you'll pick up all of those flavors, but interestingly, as it gets to be 25-year-old, the base, there will be 25-year-old vinegar, but there might also be 6-year-old, some portion of 6-year-old vinegar in there.
So eventually, the stuff that ends up here will have been spent a little bit of time in the cherry and the acacia. Exactly right. Oh, wow. So it'll be really complex.
That's what we're looking for.
To show me what he's looking for,
and we're just going to put a little bit on your hand, and that's really all you need to taste. I know it's something that most people...
It's good.
Tim knows his job is not done yet.
It's starting to develop that complexity, but it's still not very thick, and it needs many more years to become thick.
Looks like we'll have to wait a little longer, too.
See you in 6 years.
For a bottle of Tim's homegrown Balsamico.